Hello, myself Sunil R Nair. Here, basically, we are discussing about the one of the topic that is earthquake. Basically, just now, basically, which earthquake came, no, basically that actually why earthquake basically came in India, basically. So one of the person told that basically that is connected with this basically negative task and positive task. Negative task means earthquake, 100 plane crash. These all are negative tasks basically. Negative tasks means you can say they feel that basically we will do this, then our 1 month basically is going to achieve. Reason behind I have already told basically. The process is ongoing, the blood cells processing. That example I have already taken. One main blood cells process happen 100. From 100 we divided to then again 1 lakh, then 1 lakh to divided it into 10 crore, 100 crore. Like this basically the process is ongoing basically of the blood cells. And there is no end until basically the person basically will not die. The process basically will keeps happening basically. The person basically until will not die, that process will keeps happening. So one of the person told that the Tamil and Sanskrit basically are two language which are the basically the who started the world basically. Then he told that yes basically these all are the two groups basically who actually started the world. So one of the person told that basically which is the latest language and the latest country basically created. Because just now basically which example I given, one blood cells it converted to 100, then 100 to 1 lakh, 1 lakh to 10 lakh, 10 lakh to 1 crore, 1 crore to 10 crore, 10 crore to 100 crore, 100 crore to 1000 crore. Like this the blood cells change basically which is increased. That is connected with the country creations. One country, two country, three country, like this three country got the change, five country, this country, this country, this country. In India basically, India country, city, then basically cities, like this basically areas, cities, more than 3,75,000 cities, more than 1,75,000 city basically are there basically, right? So one of the person told that yes basically there are basically more than 1,75,000 cities basically. So more than 1,75,000 cities basically are there. Then he told that basically this chain keeps on increasing. Then he told that basically yes. So one of the person told that basically the process basically will increase. Then the glacier basically which is dumped into the sea basically, that basically will create problem. Either basically change that glacier or basically the 100 plane task, sorry, 100 plane basically is going to crash. And the buildings basically which are created basically for the particular last language basically or whatever basically, that basically will get end with the help of the earthquake basically. So one of the person told that why basically in India basically the earthquake came basically just now basically in Uttaranchal. Then he told that basically that is the story basically, and in that story basically is related to what basically that need to check basically, which is connected to the India blood group basically, or basically those blood group basically who actually used the India blood group data and they basically got problem. So just see basically when earthquake is coming, so up to what depth level basically it is connected. And one of the person told that basically when this happens basically, when this happens basically, this is actually very dangerous basically because it's not connected with satellite, sorry, it's not connected with the energy company, it's not connected with the blood cells, no, it's connected with the blood cells, but it's not connected with the power company, not connected with the nuclear power company and energy company. This comes immediately basically from the satellite basically. So whatever satellite basically it might be connected to India land basically, there basically from there basically earthquakes comes, then that means what is the thing basically. Then they told that basically, then the one of the person told that basically the target which is given that is the this basically, and basically going to add with this, and this basically is going to add with this. That group basically saw some error basically in creation basically. Due to that, immediately they basically fired, that is earthquakes, because earthquake is the only way basically which they can fire, or basically the another way is tsunami, or that basically will takes time basically. Earthquake is the basically the easiest way. Tsunami basically takes lots of time because they have to take the data from the sea, then basically the circulation happens, which data basically they have to do, that also basically they have to take. Just now basically the tsunami basically came basically, that is from which we data basically we told, that basically was 200 years ago. Here 200 basically I have taken, in real basically it might be anything basically, and in this basically this words was taken, and this basically word was created by which group? This group was created by this group basically. So this all basically things basically they have to check. So the thing basically is this basically. Here basically everything happens easily. It's not easily basically, for them basically it's easy, but for normal earth planet people basically it's very tough basically. So in next video basically we are going to show a little bit more about this 10 minutes.